Vaccine shipments continue to arrive today for healthcare workers across our state. It's part of an effort to protect those workers and the most vulnerable, though most of the general public will still have to wait a few months for shots to try to slow the pandemic. 11 Alive's Doug Richards has more.
The Atlanta VA spent much of the day inoculating healthcare workers with the new Moderna vaccine. The vaccine shipped this morning, rolling through the hospital in chilled coolers with each package containing 10 doses. The Moderna vaccine supplements the vaccine shipped last week by Pfizer Pharmaceuticals, though the Moderna vaccine is easier to handle and doesn't require the super cold storage of the Pfizer vaccine. Later this winter, the state health director hopes to have what she calls mass vaccinations at grocery stores, pharmacies, and elsewhere.
Not unlike the drive-through influenza vaccine campaigns we've done in public health and working also with the pharmacies. So we were going to use as many different venues as we can and many different partners as we can to cover the state.
I am super excited that this day is here. And
Joyce Acqui was among the VA healthcare workers who were relieved to finally get a vaccine as the state set a grim new record high today for COVID cases, with hospitalizations and deaths also surging. The state will spend much of January inoculating 500,000 Georgia healthcare workers. Workers in what state officials describe as critical infrastructure roles will be in the next round of inoculations, likely to take place starting late January, early February. Fingers crossed.
Yes, every round is hopeful. Thank you, Doug.